Industrial shares represent things such as mills, mines, and other industries. Back in the late medieval times and Renaissance, places such as mills and mines would often release their own shares as opposed to companies and corporations. In this game, it's more generalized, so for instance, in this example, you're just generally investing in the industries of Venice. And in order to do that, you must have office. Your family must have an office in Venice, and that's the same with merchant shares and bonds as well. Now, if you control states and associations, they don't need their own office there. They can operate through your family's office. Now, the industrial shares are directly tied to the infrastructure of a state. And in this example here, you're only going to see Venice because my family only has an office in Venice right now. But anyway, like I was saying, the infrastructure and the industrial shares are directly tied to each other. So whenever the infrastructure goes up or down, the share value is going to go up or down. And whenever a share is bought or sold, that's also going to make the infrastructure of that state go up or down. And the price also depends not only on the infrastructure but the amount of outstanding shares. So if you see industrial shares at a low price or with low infrastructure and low outstanding shares, it's probably a good idea to buy them, because sooner or later they're probably going to go up in price. The question is, when do you want to sell them? Because for one thing, there's a cap on the infrastructure depending on the state, and sooner or later people are going to be selling. And not only do you have to consider that, because them selling their industrial shares are going to make it go down, but also something like a plague of that state could happen, which would significantly drive down the infrastructure. War could happen, which may or may not affect it, but probably will, because there's probably going to be plundering going on, which could drastically reduce it. And there could be a storm in the area too, destroying the infrastructure, and there's no telling how much damage that could cause. So once that infrastructure gets pretty high, you might want to consider selling. Now, in order to buy and sell industrial shares, you just have to do it here. You're just doing it at market price, unlike merchant shares where you put out offers and accept offers, things like that. It's just it all depends on this asking price, right? Asking and bidding price. It does contribute to your net worth, and that's what this value is for. So every share you own is going to contribute this value to your net worth. And in case you didn't know, the infrastructure of a state does go up whenever a movable piece is purchased there. So that is something you have to consider if you think that a lot of pieces are going to be purchased there, or if they're not going to be. If you think that a lot of different associations are going to, and even the state itself, are going to be purchasing, commissioning pieces, you might want to think about investing. But if you think there's not going to be too much, then it's pretty pointless, because the only thing else that's going to make the share price go up is people buying it.